Y'all, your boy can't do no intro, man. I'm finna just start talking, man. I swear to you. I just cannot get an intro down. This is gonna probably be the intro. Y'all already know who I am. What's up, y'all? It's your man E once again, bro. And today I'm gonna just speak my mind, kind of check up with y'all because I haven't been too active on my social media or talking to y'all. Y'all gonna have to forgive me on that. I started my new job or whatever, so I've been trying to get that situated, and all my focus has kind of been on this job for the last few weeks. Everything's going good. This week has been a challenging and an interesting week for sure. And as you can see, I got my special guest here today. He big chillin', looking out the window. He ain't doing nothing, you know. Hey. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and just speak what's been on my mind past few weeks. But yeah, acceptance. Pretty sure like that's like the last thing under the grieving process is acceptance. And basically I feel like this is the step that will allow you to keep moving forward. And acceptance is kind of a thing that is hard to get. It's hard to get to that step, especially with some of these situations, y'all. It real deal feels like somebody just died, you feel me? And it's hard to deal with some of these unfair and unjust and maybe just unfortunate things that may have happened that didn't have that good ending that you thought that it would have, or just stuff you may have not been ready to even let go of in the first place, you know? And everybody wants some type of acceptance. But today we're gonna be talking about the acceptance in the situation, you know. It's time for us to stop running from the situation and find our footing within that. It's rather confusing, and it's honestly just depressing when you don't know exactly how to move on, or even if you can move on, you know what I'm saying? But today, I'm here to tell you that you can move on, and I feel like the things that I have for you today are kind of steps towards that, and even me, myself, am still making steps towards accepting some things that may have happened to me in my past and all that, but that's a story for another time. We ain't there right now. So how can we get there quicker, man? And it's as simple as this, as cliche and as simple as this, man. Stop running from your problems, you feel me? Don't run from your problems. Go ahead and face those problems or issues or struggles one-on-one, you feel me? Like, go ahead and knock down that door, burn that bridge, you know, do whatever you need to do to keep moving forward. And a lot of times I do feel like, as just being human, you know, we don't want to actually feel these feelings that we have towards a lot of these things, because I mean, it just sucks to like be in that sort of mindset where you always got to think about things that hurt you. But actually thinking about these things is the quickest way, I feel like, and the most efficient and the most healthy way to keep moving forward. And by the time you're out of that situation, you will actually grow from it instead of going backwards. And what I mean by like running from things, I mean like a lot of times we'll use drugs or relationships, emphasis on relations, you feel me? Or like we'll just find a distraction that will just allow us not to think about the things that hurt us. And actually, thinking about the things that hurt you, I feel like has more benefits than there is downsides to it. When you can just sit down and analyze everything in the situation or the struggle that you may be going through, I really do feel like you can find your footing or placement within that, and whatever it might be. And it is very depressing when it feels like you just can't move on, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's depressing when you're just always confused about it, or you never really get closure from it. So thinking about it really helps you get closure for yourself instead of relying on that situation to try to give you some type of closure. Because a lot of times, it's not gonna happen. You gotta find it within yourself to actually keep moving forward, you know? And just think about it though. If you keep running from these feelings, or if you keep distracting yourself from feeling these feelings, when that situation has been brought back up, which it will happen, like the situation always comes back at some point. When it comes back up, you won't really know how to react to it. And now these old feelings are starting to come back to you because you never confronted them in the first place. So now you've never really found that out, you know? So now things are back being confusing, and probably is gonna be worse, I would feel like, just cause, I mean, you never did face them. Now you kind of messed yourself up over it. Like, you probably are like really deep in what that situation is. Because let's be honest though, these things that I just named off, like the drugs and stuff, like those things for sure can make you forget stuff for a little bit. If the situation was to ever come back up, you would definitely be dealing with a lot of your neglected feelings that you were having when you were running from it. So when you have confronted these feelings, and when you have thought about everything, when the situation is to pop up once again, everything will be a lot more smoother for you to handle when you've already thought things through for yourself. And you'll probably find answers within yourself, so then that way when it does get brought back up, you'll know like how to deal with things better, and you'll already know like what to do and how to handle things and what you will want from that situation. Because at the end of the day, you just want to make the decisions that are going to be best for you. And what I've been telling folks is to just go ahead and cry now, so then you won't even have to cry later. You know, you'll already have it taken care of. You already done let them feelings out. Now, while you think of these things, I definitely do recommend you kind of take a step back from your phone and social media and everything. Because honestly, all that is just big flex, you feel me? Social media is just, it can make you really discouraged when you're not in a good state of mind, because it makes you think that, you know, everything is just going good for everybody else, and here you are sad, you feel me? So it is always good, I feel like, to take a step back every now and then. Kind of analyze yourself and kind of, you know, just be a person for once, man. When all you think about is social media and all these things that are happening on your phone, man, it's like it's like you're not even human anymore. You become like a follower, you feel me? You get it? Like you really do become a follower, so don't let social media turn you into that type of sheep or somebody that's just so out of touch with themselves that all they see is just the biggest flex on Instagram, and now you gotta try to match that. And after that, it's kind of like a cycle to have approval from everybody else, and that's just a bad cycle. Trust me, I've been in that cycle. Don't be in that cycle. Do not get in that cycle. Okay, my last thing that I have for y'all really is to basically don't let like thinking on these things, because I'm telling you right now, like it's not gonna feel good at all. It's not gonna feel good whatsoever. The process of trying to move on is not a pretty thing at all whatsoever, but it is necessary. And what I'm saying is, while you think on these things, that's not an excuse for you to pause your life. You feel me? Like, don't stop your life because these things are having you down. Because honestly, time isn't going to wait for you at all. Time is going to keep going. Unfortunately, it doesn't wait for anybody to get better. So while you're thinking, continue to do the things that make you happy. Continue to do the things that you have to do to keep going, man. Don't let things beat you up that bad to where now it's starting to get into other areas of your life. You know what I'm saying? Because when you start to let it affect more than one area of your life, man, now you got multiple problems on top of that problem that you had before. And now, man, you really messed up then. So don't let things start to pile up. Definitely continue to do the things that I always say make you happy every day. Do things every day that make you happy, man. Whatever you're going through, you can always fall back on that thing that makes you happy. Whether it can be the smallest things, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of all I have for y'all today, man. It was like a little update type of video. I didn't have too much happening, or at least that I want to talk about right now. Yeah, hopefully I helped out a few folks with this little lesson or whatever. Don't let it stop you, though. Never let these things stop you. You can still do whatever you need to do, whatever you want to do. Everybody goes through things. It's just how you respond to it will make you great, or it'll make you a bum. You feel me? Because everybody has problems, but how you respond to it makes you the GOAT. You feel me? And make sure you handle it in a way that will put you out on top at the end of it, so then you won't come out a worse person than you were before the situation came about. Always come out the situation a better person than what you were. Take those lessons and those things that you get, those thoughts that you had when you were analyzing, always remember those so you can pass them along to somebody you may care about, or honestly just use them for the next situation that may pop up, because like I said, things are going to constantly pop up that might be the same thing, and you just got to use those thoughts and these lessons that you've learned to make it easier for yourself. Don't make things harder than what it has to be. So also, and for those who need to talk to me still, or just need somebody to talk to at any time, of course, I'll have my Instagram handle and Twitter, at least I hope, maybe Snapchat, because I've been talking to folks through Snapchat too. I will put everything in the description, because I'm going to try to put it on the screen, but y'all, it's hard to like do. So we going to see if it is on the screen. If not though, it'll be in the description if y'all ever need just an ear to talk to, or just help on anything, you know, I'm always here for that. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out. I'll see y'all next